sometimes when we try to graph the plane curve, you can do it, but it will take a little bit longer time to graph it directly. So we can find the rectangular equation first, and then graph it from the rectangular equation, make it more easier. For example, the one we have here is we want to graph the plane curve defined by x equal to 4 times cosine of t and y equal to 2 times sine of t, and t is between 0, 2 pi. So if we do this one, we're going to have 3 columns. We have the first one is the t, we have the x with different cosine values, and then y for different cosine value, sine values, and then not every single one of them is going to be a nice whole numbers. So we are going to deal with a lot of different decimals and approximations. If we're going to graph it by hand, it's going to be a lot of hassles. So what we're going to do is convert it to a rectangular equation. So I have x equals to 4 cosine of t. Since I have cosine and sine, I can using the identities from the trig values. So I can first solve for cosine of t by dividing 4 and then squaring both sides. So I got cosine squared t will equal to x squared over 16. On the other side, I'm going to find y equal to 2 sine of t. I will repeat the same thing, divided by 2 to get sine of t itself, squaring both sides to have sine squared t equal to y squared over 4. And then I will combine them together because sine square of t plus cosine square of t equals to 1. By replacing sine of t and cosine of t, I will get y squared over 4 plus x squared over 16 equal to 1. And this is a standard equation for an ellipse. So we're going to end up with an ellipse with the major axis is 4, 4 squared equal to 16, and then the minor axis is going to be 2. So this is going to be the x, this is going to be the y, and then graph it. We will have 4, -4, 2, -2, and then connect them. And that's the ellipse we're going to, or we end up with.